Let us get real, most men are stuck in a cycle of chasing women who never truly value them. You put in the effort, you initiate the conversations, you plan the dates, and you keep checking your phone hoping for a response. And yet, she barely replies, she gives vague answers, or worse, she completely ignores you. Deep down, you know something feels off. You're doing everything you're supposed to do, but it's not working. So here's the truth no one tells you. You're not supposed to chase her. You're supposed to attract her so deeply that she starts chasing you. Now I know what you're thinking. You've heard this line before, let her chase you, but in reality, it feels impossible. Most women say they'll never chase a man. They expect you to take the lead, make the plans, and do the pursuing. And yet, when you follow that advice, they lose interest. It feels like a trap. So let me explain something that will finally make sense of this. There are two types of chasing when it comes to women: logical chasing and emotional chasing. Most men are trying to create logical chasing hoping she like them because they're successful, good-looking, or well-spoken, but logical chasing never lasts. It's based on external things that can change. You might impress her with your lifestyle or your looks for a while, but that won't make her feel emotionally addicted to you. And if she's not emotionally invested, she's never truly chasing you. Emotional chasing is where the magic happens. It's when she thinks about you when you're not around. It's when she checks her phone hoping you messaged her. It's when she wonders what you're doing, who you're with, and how she can get closer to you. This isn't something you can buy with money or fake with status. Emotional chasing is built through emotional impact. And once a woman starts emotionally chasing you, everything changes. She becomes the one initiating, planning, and investing. And most importantly, she starts to fall in love. So how do you create this kind of emotional response in a woman? That's where most guys get it wrong. They think being nice, consistent, and always available will win her over. But that only works in fairy tales. In real life, those things make you predictable and boring. Emotional attraction thrives on contrast, presence and absence, certainty and mystery, comfort and challenge. That's why I always say, you must be the hunter, not the chaser. Let me break this down into two key phases you must understand: the hunting phase and the chasing phase. These two stages form the foundation of how emotional attraction is built. In the hunting phase, you are the one who takes initiative. You choose the woman, you approach her, and you initiate the connection. But here's the catch: you're not doing this from a place of neediness. You're not begging for her attention, you're offering her an experience. Think of it like this: you're giving her small doses of your attention, like little hits of dopamine. But you don't give it all at once. You give a little, then you pull back. Then you give a little more, then pull back again. This creates curiosity. It makes her wonder about you. She starts asking herself, why isn't he chasing me like other guys do? To help you understand this better, let me give you a simple analogy. Imagine someone offers you a piece of chocolate. You take it, it's good. A few days later, they offer you another, then again. At some point, you start liking it so much that you begin asking them for it. Now imagine one day they say, you'll have to earn it this time. What happens? You want it even more. Why? Because desire builds in the space between giving and withholding. That's the exact emotional pattern women experience when a man knows how to trigger attraction. But there's a key difference between hunting and chasing. Hunting means taking the lead, showing interest, and offering value, but doing it with confidence and control. Chasing means following her lead, begging for time, and adjusting yourself to her mood. Most guys confuse the two. They think if they don't chase, she forget about them. But that's only true if she never had emotional investment in the first place. Your goal in the hunting phase is not to make her like you, it is to create a space where her emotions can activate. So how do you lead like a hunter without coming off as desperate? It's all in how you communicate. Stop asking questions like, when are you free? Or can I take you out sometime? Those are weak. They put her in control. Instead, say things like, let's meet up this Friday, I've got a great place in mind. Or message me later, I've got something cool I want to share. See the difference? One is a follower, the other is a leader. When you lead, you create a sense of direction. Women are attracted to men who know what they want and go after it, not men who need permission to move forward. You don't need to be aggressive or rude, you just need to be intentional. And once you meet up for that date or interaction, your job isn't to impress her, it's to connect with her emotionally. During the date, avoid surface-level conversation. Don't ask the same robotic questions she's heard from 20 other guys. Instead, ask things that make her feel something. Ask her about moments in her life when she felt alive, scared, inspired, or excited. Ask her about her passions, her dreams, her past experiences. Make her talk about feelings, not facts. This is what creates emotional spikes that stick in her memory. Now here's where most guys blow it. After a great date, they immediately text her the next day. They keep checking in, asking when they can meet again. Don't do that. Let the moment breathe. Let her wonder. Give her time to miss you. Space is not your enemy, it's your ally. When she starts thinking about you without you being there, that's when emotional chasing begins. In this first phase, you should only initiate contact about once a week. That doesn't mean you're ignoring her, it means you're allowing her to invest. If she reaches out to you, reply, but don't be overeager. You're setting the tone. You're showing her that you're not desperate for her attention, but you're open to giving her more of your presence if she earns it. Eventually, you'll start to notice a shift. She start texting first. She asks when she can see you again. She send little flirty messages during the day. That's when you know she's entered the chasing phase, and that's where the real game begins. So now you've reached the point where she's messaging you, calling you, wanting to spend time with you. This is the moment every guy waits for, but here's where most men ruin everything. They suddenly flip and become too available. They drop everything for her, they answer every text within seconds. They say yes to every plan she suggests. Why? Because they're afraid to lose her now that she finally wants them. But here's the harsh truth. The moment she feels like she fully has you, the chase dies. Women don't fall in love because a man is always available. They fall in love when they're emotionally engaged in the pursuit. That doesn't mean you need to play games, it means you must keep your life, your purpose, and your emotional center intact even when she starts chasing. Think of emotional attraction like a fire. If you smother it with too much attention, it burns out. But if you feed it slowly, carefully, with oxygen and warmth, it grows stronger. Your job is not to feed her non-stop attention, it is to keep the emotional fire alive by staying grounded in your own path. When she wants to meet, don't always say yes, be selective. Let her know that you're busy because you should be. If you drop everything for her, she starts seeing you as someone whose world revolves around her. And once she knows she's the center of your universe, the mystery is gone. The excitement fades, and eventually, the emotional high she felt begins to die out. But here's the trick: don't pull away too early. This is where many guys misunderstand the game. If you try to act unavailable too soon before she's invested, she lines, just move on. She won't chase someone she hasn't emotionally bonded with. That's why timing is everything. You only pull back after she's shown clear signs of interest. After she texts you first, after she brings up plans, after she starts showing signs of emotional curiosity about your life. When she reaches that level, that's your moment to introduce tension. You delay replies, you become slightly harder to reach. You don't respond to everything instantly. Why? Because tension keeps desire alive. It reminds her that you have other priorities. It tells her you're not just waiting around for her, you're a man with a mission. And listen, this isn't about being cold or manipulative. This is about creating space for her to desire you. Relationships aren't built on convenience, they're built on emotional gravity. If she feels drawn to you, if she feels like she could lose you, she will value you more. Now let's talk about the test most women will throw at you once they reach chasing, the pull-away test. At some point, she might suddenly go quiet, act distant, or even ignore your messages for a while. This isn't always because she lost interest. Sometimes she's testing to see if you'll chase. She wants to know, is he still in control, or is he going to break and run after me the moment I pull away? And this is where you have to be uncheckable. You don't chase, you don't double text. You don't call her asking why she's distant. You hold your ground, you stay calm, and if she's genuinely interested, she come back. Every time most guys fail this test, they panic, they blow up her phone. They ask if she's mad or if she's lost interest. But when you react like that, you show weakness, you show emotional dependence. And nothing kills a woman's attraction faster than knowing a man's entire self-worth is tied to her approval. That's why I say, never let your emotions depend on her response. Your emotional core must be built on something deeper: your values, your goals, your vision. Women are attracted to men who don't lose themselves in the process of love. They want to feel like they've won you, not like you gave yourself away freely. Now, let's zoom out. Why does this all matter so much? Why is it so important to make her chase? Because chasing changes the dynamic of the relationship. When a woman chases you, she values you more. She's more emotionally invested. She fights harder to keep you. And most importantly, she feels like she earned you. Human beings only value what they have to work for. That's just psychology. If you hand yourself over on a silver platter, you're just another guy. But if you make her feel like she unlocked a rare part of you, that she got access to something others didn't, you become memorable. You become the man she compares every future guy to. Now here's the part nobody tells you. Once she's emotionally chasing you, the game doesn't end. You don't suddenly switch into relationship mode and relax. You still need to keep your emotional independence, you still need to lead. And you still need to protect your time, your energy, and your standards. That's what keeps her respect alive. Many men get a woman emotionally hooked and then throw it all away by becoming clingy, overcommitted, and too eager to please. Don't do that. Continue living your life like you did before she showed up. Keep building your body, your mind, your money. Keep saying no when you need to. Keep prioritizing your purpose. Because your growth is what attracted her in the first place. And yes, at times, she complain. She say you're too focused on your goals. She might even say she wishes you were more available. Don't take that bait, it's emotional language. What she really means is, I love you so much that I wish I could have all of you, but the fact that I can see is what keeps me interested. This isn't manipulation. This is the emotional reality of attraction. Women fall in love with men who are slightly out of reach, not emotionally unavailable, but emotionally sovereign. So let's recap everything. Don't chase women, trigger emotional attraction. Understand the two stages, hunting and chasing. In the hunting phase, you lead, you initiate, but you don't overinvest. Be bold, but not needy, give attention, then pull back. Let her feel the absence, let her crave the presence. Once she starts chasing, don't overcorrect. Don't smother her with attention, stay grounded, stay busy, let her chase. If she tests you by pulling away, remain calm. She returns stronger if you pass the test. Keep your frame always. The moment you let go of the need to chase women is the moment women start chasing you. And when that happens, you'll realize the truth. You were never supposed to fight for her love. You were supposed to become the man she can't stop thinking about. So remember, be the hunter, not the follower. Be the flame, not the moth. Be the standard, not the seeker. This is the emotional truth of attraction, and the more you master it, the less you'll ever need to chase again.